Hello everyone, I'm the Aries. I'm back after quite some time. If you're wondering, I've been busy in the 3D working my little 9 to 5, trying to get some things together so I can take a break from the 9 to 5 and concentrate more on the whole spiritual aspect of things. Because I'm impatient to get moving, even though I understand it. Sometimes you have to sit and wait for things to get together. All the forces have to come together, I suppose. And in this time of change, the Great Awakening, it only it only seems right that it's going to take a while, divine timing, for everything to come together because a lot of things have to come together. We have to help a lot of people. We have to try to fix a lot of things in this world. We have to come together, learn things about ourselves, learn about our skills and abilities, ways in which those skills and abilities can work together to help build some things. It's time to collaborate. I know what you're thinking. The world is closed off. The world is closed. Yeah, I know it's closed off, but we have to work around that. The internet, the whole internet thing, and as much as I gripe about YouTube, and I gripe about YouTube a lot. I mean, a lot. But we have to make use of what we have. One day we'll have something better, but we have to focus on, well, we have to work with what we have to work with right now. So, that's what's been going on with me, 3D me, 5D me. I'm still working on the justice and everything. I'm constantly co-creating with the universe. I don't want you to think that I'm procrastinating on that. On the 3D aspect of it, the business aspect of it, which will impact a lot of you people, yes. Now, I've somewhat procrastinated on that, but the way I see it, the sun enjoys being himself, just being the sun. And the sun procrastinates sometimes because the sun will get around to things when the sun gets around to things. I mean, So, yeah. But the sun is aware that there's a time schedule and things have to get started. While I'm fumbling about, check out my brand new pendulum. I'm still working with it right now. I haven't really taken the effort of it. I'm trying to the effort to work with it. One day I'll get it. One day I'll work with it. But not today, clearly. So let's see, what else am I going to do? Oh, well, one other thing. So I've got another deck. Oh, I'll probably be changing this channel for a little bit. I'm not really sure what this channel was to begin with. Just me being me, the whole sun thing, divine person on earth, trying to help out in what way I can. And also doing a little tarot, which really never was going to work for me because these cards will work for me differently from what anyone else on the face of this earth who's doing these cards. I'll explain more, but I don't want to hear some people gripe about, oh, that's your ego, because it is what it is. I've got this new deck of cards, the Dragon Path Oracle card deck, Carolyn Mitchell. Interesting story. I was in the bookstore yesterday looking at tarot cards. I was also in Char Wilson's chat room, her live every Tuesday and Thursday. Go check her out. And I was telling her, well, I was mentioning in the chat that as far as like how people need to look at things, I forgot the general conversation, but I was going on it. The way I look at things and expansion and creation is I'm trying to be intergalactic and multidimensional, always expansive. So then I look on the back of this card, right, the back of this deck right here, the Dragon Oracle, and it mentions multidimensional. And that was it right there. So I was like, okay, I'm sold. Well, a couple did pop out. Well, although I really have not shuffled those, so but I'll mention them. Divine Feminine and Hearn. I suppose actually interesting story about this card as well. I was watching the show the Blood of Zeus on Netflix, and I think one of the characters' name is Hearn. I don't know if it's spelled that way or not, but I thought it was an odd fact. So I should also mention I'll be getting on camera sometime soon in the foreseeable future. I've got to get a haircut, obviously. Have something to say. Something prepared, that is. I think what I want to do is, instead of doing like tarot or whatever, which I was never really good at, well, only because I never really put the effort into it. If I really wanted to, I could have been the greatest tarot person of all. And still could if I wanted to be, but I'm on a new path right now. So what I want to do with my channel is spiritual healing. And I know people are going to be like, well, you know what? How can anyone say they're going to spiritually be healing people when everyone needs to be healed themselves? I understand that everyone needs to be healed, even me, even you, everyone. Everyone is healing, constantly healing. But the thing is, we're never ever fully healed because there's always something more. Because we're on this life, we're trying to get to a place that we can never get to. We're trying to be the divine people that we are meant to be, that we are in another dimension, but we'll never reach that. But we always keep trying. So we always keep trying, striving. So healing is never done, but one part of healing is getting together with a group of people who can generally say that they love you in a spiritual kind of way and really, truly, honestly mean it. People who are there and will help you out with any kind of burden you're going through, any question you may have, some place to just hang out. And that's the kind of place that I want to have my chat room. Kind of like. Okay. Let me read from these cards right here. Cards look pretty good, actually. The Dragon deck. Interesting story there. I actually had a dragon working with me when I was trying to manifest rainers in Australia. For the brush fires and everything. Because, the author of this deck tells an interesting story. And it's just like, we all have bits and pieces of the answers and we just have to come together. I always assume that wherever I'm led to, I was meant to go to. So if I can quit rambling so I can get this video over with. Divine Feminine is the smallest dragon I have yet encountered. She appeared near the time of the summer solstice and her counterpart is Hearn, who symbolizes the divine masculine. Oh, well, look. Uh-oh, I know where this is leading to. It was interesting that these both fell out. I guess I'll have to read both of them as they are 32 and 33 cards. Well, Looks like we're going to get a show here after all, people. Let's hear what the universe has to say. She is here to connect you to your divine feminine energy. She told me, you possess everything you need for your existence on earth. All you need to do is accept and understand it. When we begin to realize that we no longer have to look outside ourselves for answers and approval or to fill the need for possessions, we can begin honoring ourselves as spiritual human beings. We are exactly who we need to be and where we need to be at any moment. Divine Feminine brings a sense of acceptance when we find ourselves at crossroads and assures us that we have infinite resources to see us through. Often she appears around the solstices or equinoxes, or at times we are coming to a completion of a cycle. She guides us to keep our